Hello, this is Fred Liers of Health Products Distributors and another Creating Health Naturally video. And today we're talking about a product called Buffered C Powder. This is the product. Now we've had this product for about 30 years. It's actually in the pathway label, as you can see here. This is for historical reasons because we've been working with a pharmacy for decades, and that's their label, and we just left it in their label. So if it's not in the Health Products Distributors label, that's why, but we get to carry it. That's the main thing. Now, Buffered C Powder is one of 4 vitamin C products that are in the vitamin C antioxidant category in our foundational supplements program. And the others are, well, in order, they're Buffered C Powder, this product. They are Pro C, Ultimate Protector, and then we do carry a Buffered C tablets. Now, Buffered C is a powder, and I'm going to show you the powder now just quickly. It comes in a 1-pound container, which is sizable. So I just want to, I'm taking a half a scoop here, which is a half a teaspoon that I have in this bottle, and let me just show it to you. I'm just going to kind of show you the product. So this is what you would do in water. You would just take, the dose is actually one half of a level teaspoon, and it just goes right into the water, or you could theoretically do something like juice. And then it fizzes pretty actively, and then you drink it. And when it fizzes, you know that that's the buffering action. And this product has only 5 ingredients. It has a non-GMO ascorbic acid, and then it has 4 minerals. And the minerals are potassium carbonate, calcium carbonate, magnesium oxide, and zinc oxide. When you take a half a teaspoon of this product, or however much you're going to take, and you put it in water, the ascorbic acid mixes with the 4 minerals, and it has a reaction, and then you end up with a buffered vitamin C. We have measured the pH of this after the reaction, and it has a pH of about 5.5, which is really quite good, considering that ascorbic acid by itself has a pH of about 2.9. Now, the human body, you want really to be around 7.35 to 7.45. So getting a pH of a vitamin C product like this to a pH of 5.5 is really quite good and very, very well buffered and balanced. And in fact, when we have measured the pH of typical buffered C products on the market, you end up with a pH of, say, 4.5 to 4.8. When we measure the pH of, say, our own products like Ultimate Protector or Buffered C tablets or Pro C, we end up with a pH of about 4.5. So what I'm trying to say is that this product, this wonderful Buffered C product, given that the pH scale is logarithmic, is 10 times better buffered, or I guess you could say 10 times more alkaline than your typical Buffered C product that you might get at your local health food store. And it's even more alkaline than our own vitamin C products, which are pretty good in terms of, compared to, say, ascorbic acid. They're pretty good in terms of being more alkaline. So you can look forward to your pH being in a much better range with this product, up to 10 times better, more toward the alkaline side than a typical, even than a typical Buffered C competitor product. So your typical dose of buffered vitamin C, or Buffered C as the product is called, is a level 1/2 teaspoon. And you would just put that in, say, 4 to 8 ounces of water, to your preference. I take this product every day, and I have for years. And what I will typically do is just put it in, say, 8 to 12 ounces of water. That's what I like to do. I put a level 1/2 teaspoon in. Some days, if I'm feeling ambitious, I'll put a rounded half teaspoon in, and occasionally I'll take an entire teaspoon. And I will often drink this in the morning. Um, let's say I'm drinking a level half teaspoon on a typical day in 8 ounces of water, and or 8 to 10 ounces of water. I typically will drink it down in the morning, and that starts my day on a hydrated, pumped up vitamin C node mode for the day, and it's just a good way of starting the day with a bunch of vitamin C. Now, I've also been known, maybe in the winter especially, I don't know, if I'm trying to be more preventative, I could mix up a batch of this before bed and sip on it and then set it by the bedside and, wet my whistle in the evening if I wanted to, and it's there all night if I'm thirsty, and if I don't have any, it's theirs in the morning, and then I can just start my day with it. So that's just some of the ways that I like to use it. But you could really use this any time of day, and you can adjust the dose to suit yourself. And at the higher end, you could take this 3 or even 4 times a day. Typically, when I take a dose or two, I will not hit bowel tolerance. That's something that that you'd have to adjust to depending on what your needs are. But a couple of grams of vitamin C a couple times a day is really not all that much. And I will add that I do take our other vitamin C products like Pro C and Ultimate Protector, but I'll typically do that a little bit later after I've had some food. Not that you have to take those with food, but I'll take those with my multivitamins, say, for example. Whereas this, I can just throw it in water and be drinking on it anytime. And that really works really, really well for me. And I'll also add that you can do this too, and I've done this. You could mix a batch up this in a water bottle of any kind for the day. If you're traveling, or if you're going out and about, or you're going to work, you could put this in a typical metal or glass water bottle and sip on it all day long. And it's extremely cost effective. This is our most cost effective vitamin C supplement. Because it's simply powder. It doesn't have any of those specialty ingredients or herbal ingredients or grape extracts or Nerf 2 activator type things, which are really, really important for health and can do all kinds of wonderful things for you. But there is a higher cost associated with those. So, if you're on a budget or something, this handy dandy buffered C, it can be your best friend, because you can get large amounts of vitamin C into you, or certainly adequate amounts at very low costs per serving. Now, that one level half teaspoon is going to give you 1,600 milligrams of this buffered vitamin C. So you're going to be getting 1,600 milligrams of vitamin C, which is 1,780% of the U.S. daily value, which is so low, meaning you could easily take this 2-3 times a day, and you basically need a lot more vitamin C than the government thinks you do, especially if you're fighting a cold, or if you want to help boost your immunity or for prevention of you just for health reasons. You'll get 99 milligrams of potassium. You'll get 40 milligrams of calcium, 16 milligrams of zinc, and 16 milligrams of magnesium and 0.8 milligrams of zinc. These are not large amounts of minerals. We're talking in the single digits of the daily value for a single dose. But if you're taking multiple doses, say you're taking 2 or 3 doses, those mineral levels will rise not insignificantly to provide you with minerals that you need for health. It just adds to your dietary intake. And a lot of people aren't getting enough magnesium. A lot of people aren't probably getting enough potassium. This is not a mineral supplement per se, but you are getting those minerals, which are part of the whole buffering process, that are important for health. So it will not be an insignificant amount of minerals if you're taking this 2-3 times a day. Now, everyone probably has heard of the benefits of vitamin C, and we have talked about this at length and written about it at length, but I'm just going to hit some high points because this is a really great buffered C product, and I would be remiss if I didn't just mention some of the benefits. So vitamin C um, has so many different functions in the body. Um, it's required for the construction of collagen, which by extension means basically all your bony structures in your body and your cartilages and your skin and everything that relates to collagen and that matrix. Um, Connective tissue, it's really, really important for all the connective tissues in the entire body. It's kind of the foundation for it, without which you really couldn't have any strength in your connective tissues. It's important for immune function. It's very well known. This is why people say take your vitamin C, in the winter or against colds or viruses or flus or whatever. If you could get that vitamin C into you beforehand, then you're boosting the immune system, and you're gonna have less of those types of, even the common cold type of thing going on. And if you were to catch something, it's going to reduce the duration and make life a little more comfortable, maybe a lot more comfortable, and heal you up faster. And I thought I would mention a couple other major benefits of vitamin C while we're here. Specifically, I thought I would mention that it is one of the primary antioxidants in the body. I mean, vitamin C just does so many things as an antioxidant, water soluble, to protect your entire body. And so it's really important to have it because it's such a wonderful antioxidant that works so effectively. The other thing I thought I would mention is that it protects other antioxidants, and specifically, it's well known that it protects vitamin E. So not only does it protect vitamin E, but it can reduce oxidized vitamin E. So let's say you've taken some vitamin E in your multivitamin or in your essential fats or wherever you got your vitamin E, which is really a critical nutrient for health, and it's been used up. Well, that vitamin C in your body can just go up to that and recharge it. Just reduce it, and then your body can say, "Hey, we can use this vitamin E again." So, I mean, that's almost sounds like a miracle, and that maybe is the miracle of vitamin C, or one of them. Vitamin C is also involved in so many other functions. If the big book that we have long recommended is Linus Pauling's How to Live Longer and Feel Better. In fact, you could probably read almost anything he wrote, because the list of the benefits of vitamin C is extensive. And I will add, it is one of the few major nutrients we cannot produce in our bodies. Almost every animal in the world can produce their own vitamin C. Humans cannot. There's a whole discussion of the reasons behind that. It's pretty clear that at some point in our evolution, we lived in a place where we got enough from the fruits and vegetables in our diets, just like guinea pigs and fruit bats also don't make their own vitamin C. These are creatures that had to consume enormous amounts of vitamin C in their native environment for them to lose that ability. So we once lived in that environment of a sort as well. So unlike, say, dogs or cats or horses, we cannot produce our own vitamin C. So we actually need to get all of our vitamin C from our diet. And since most diets do not really contain sufficient vitamin C, we have this wonderful buffered C powder that you can take and get all the vitamin C you need at low cost in a really easy form that you can simply drink down, and then not have to worry because you're covered in the vitamin C department. So this has been Fred Liers with another Creating Health Naturally video. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to our newsletter on our website, which is www.integratedhealth.com. We also have a blog where you can read all about this stuff, www.integratedhealthblog.com. And on our website, we have like 50 plus products, including the 4 vitamin C products I talked about today, and the buffered C that you can get. So give it a shot, give it a try, let us know how you like it, and I'll see you next time.